Hi, welcome to the School of Fine Tuning for autumn. This is the autumn vlog. I've just been to pick some stunning flowers from the garden. This beautiful little pink rose that just smells divine, and some verbena grasses. And oh my God, they're just super gorgeous and so pretty. Let's put them here. So I wanted to say hi this season, metal season, and looking at the 5 elements, moving into lung, large intestine, more of a yin time. So nice and cozy, looking at keeping our bones nourished and our skin nourished as we move into a colder and cooler phase. And yeah, just sort of getting grounded and cozy. It's also time for assessing sort of what's, not assessing, but sort of appraising the year, which has been quite an interesting year, and letting go and eliminating any unwanted residue from the year. And it's quite a creative time, even though it's a yin time, it's very creative. So that's the phase we're going into. I've got a couple of really exciting courses to share with you here that I wanted to tell you about that I'm going to be doing probably November time. The first one is a Zoom pre-blended aromatherapy oils. It's going to be a really affordable course because I've been approached now a number of times in the past few months since we've been opened, and sort of before that, because I use these lovely wide-eyed, if you can see these, I've got a whole range of lovely wide-eye pre-blends. They're essential oil massage oils. And I've been asked, do you have to be an aromatherapist to use pre-blends? And it's not that you don't have to be a aromatherapist, but I think it'd be great to have a qualification for pre-blended aromatherapy oils, so that first of all you can work safely with pre-blended aromatherapy oils, and that you have that information of what's safe, what's not safe, and the benefits, and that you can choose your blends really confidently. Otherwise you're working with base oils that don't have any carrier, like just a carrier oil. Of which coconut oil is super, but I think that it'd be really great if you have this qualification, which will be accredited by the IPHM, which is the International Practitioners of Holistic Medicine, which is one of my double accreditation boards that I'm affiliated with, as well as the CMA. And so, yeah, I think that's really cool. I'm going to do it on Zoom, so keep an eye out for that, and it will enable you to have that qualification to use pre-blended aromatherapy oils in your massage practice and your other practices. The other one that I've done already, that we did during lockdown, that was a huge success, is the Aroma Reflex course. Now, the Aroma Reflex course started off in my mind as this how to blend aromatherapy oils into a base balm. We use a beeswax balm, and we've got a new vegan balm from Gemma Co. She's just given me a lovely vegan balm to sample, which I highly recommend. And then we've also got a Songbird beeswax balm, so you can choose or have both. And I've already put together, I think it's around 12 different blends now, for all the systems of the body and conditions that address systems in the body. And I've put together a series of blends based around a core 13 essential oils, which you will purchase or acquire or get. And then we mix them according to the correct number of drops that I specify within the manual, and we mix them, and then you can use those in your reflexology. This is just for reflexologists, and you can use these balms in your reflexology practice to work with your clients according to your selection. As well as those, I've got a whole set of the 7 chakra balms as well, so the chakra blends. So we'll make some of those. We don't make all of them. I think we made 2 last time, 2 or 3, just so that you get an idea of how to make them. Then once you've done your coursework and case studies, you'll be free to blend with those the list of blends that I've made up for you that you can use. So it's very exciting. The other thing that's really addressed on the Aroma Reflex course is the 5-element theory. So looking at the 5-element theory and the correspondence chart, and looking at the emotions, the organs, the associated tissues that go with the 5 elements, and we really look at that. So very much looking at the emotional body of the 5 elements, which is really exciting, to be able to again offer essential oil blends to support the emotional energetics, same as the chakras. It's working energetically with the endocrinology, so looking at the endocrine system, but also the emotional centers of each chakra. So it's a really cool course. And if that's not enough, I teach you how to use gua sha on the feet. So either you use a piece that you've got, or I can send you a piece in a little kit. I recommend these lovely carnelian pieces that I've got, so I can send these to you. You can just buy one. And so I'm going to teach you how to use gua sha in your reflexology. So that's a little bonus. Okay, as well as that, I have had my Zone Therapy Facial accredited by the CMA, and it will also be doubly accredited by the IPHM. And this is my Zone Therapy Facial, which is facial reflexology, based on the same principles of reflexology, where the body is split into 5 zones bilaterally. It also looks very much at the bilateral meridian channels, and looks at those energy pathways and the grid with the longitudinal and transverse regions that I've imposed upon the face, where within those zones, longitudinally and horizontally, you get the organ systems and the whole of the anatomy on the face, as well as you do with the feet and the hands. There's no reason why it's not done on the face. And so I've worked with my illustrator, and we have an amazing map of the face, and I've been doing practice sessions, and this is really spectacular. As well as that, on that course, we're going to be working with some tools, some gua sha tools, but this time with this rose quartz spoon. And this is an option because the spoon has the pointy end. It's just that this one has a bit more of a detailed pointy. So I'll show you with both, and I will get hold of both so that you can pick those up when you come for training. But these are fab. These spoons, they really contour. I've done a lot of work with facial gua sha with the tools that I have already been using. Those sort of, those heart-shaped traditional style that you've seen. But these spoons are really great for the facial reflexology, for the zone therapy facial, and also working on point to work around areas that have more detail. So I'm very excited to bring that to you, and I hope that that's open to everybody. You have to have a level 3 anatomy and physiology to access that course, and I really look forward to welcoming you. I'll put the dates on. There's one in half term, but that's already been booked up. Just to give you, and then so I've got another one in just the first week of November. With the coronavirus state of methods, I'm only having 2 people in my room at the moment, and we're able to sit 1 metre apart, and we can wear PPE very respectfully and responsibly. So at the moment there's only 2 people per training course. So that's why I am just trying to get as many people in on courses as I can. So I know that some of you have had to wait a little bit to get onto a chosen course, but it's because I can only have a certain amount of, only 2 people in the room. So yeah, thank you very much for cooperating with me with my methods here. It's been fantastic so far, and everybody's felt very safe. So thank you for that. The other thing that's coming up in the pipeline is our retreats, developing my Jyoti Yoga style, which is a blend of Kundalini and Chinese medicine, as well as I'm doing restorative yoga in October, November. I'm going to be learning that at Tri Yoga in London. And I'll be bringing you a lot more restorative practice within the Kundalini. So it will be powerful and it will be strong, but it will have a greater element of restorative practice as well. So that's exciting. And also working with the meridians and Chinese medicine and the elements. I'm in the process of creating that so that I can bring you a really seamless practice. So I'm just moving away from the traditional Kundalini as taught by Yogi Bhajan. I won't be teaching that anymore. So it will have aspects of Kundalini yoga and a real essence and the deliciousness of Kundalini yoga. But it'll also have a lot of Chinese medicine, restorative practice, and some just really beautiful, cool tunes. But we will be doing some meditation and possibly a little mantra and some mudra. So it's a real blend of everything without being fixed to any ideology. So it's just to work your body energetically. As you know, that my whole principle is working energetically. So looking at correcting any distortion in the energetic field, creating flow and balance and harmony in your blood and lymph and chi fields and systems. And this yoga will really address that. And just to look to elevate your spirit and elevate your soul. So that's coming. We're looking at doing retreats. We're hoping to find a centre and start doing some day retreats. I'm going to be working in partnership with Revive Holistic Wellbeing practitioner, and I'll share more about that in the winter time once we've sort of decided where we're going to do our retreat. Anyway, more about that later on. So I just wanted to thank you for your continued viewing and your continued support of me at the School of Fine Tuning. I am really grateful. There's so much to talk about, but it just seems like I've been talking for a long time. There's also, like I've said, teacher training opportunities. I've just done a teacher training opportunity with someone who's going to be opening a fantastic beauty academy here in Bournemouth. What else off the top of my head? That's it, I think. I just thank you so much for being part of the school. If there's anything that you want to see, oh my God, back facial. I don't even know whether to call it a back facial or a backshal. I heard backshal. No, I don't know. It's a facial for the back, but it's kind of what we're doing anyway. When I do the body scrubs and wraps and things, it's that anyway. But this is going to be very specifically targeted for the back, in case you don't want to do the whole body. But when you do body scrubs and body wraps, I will be incorporating these teachings into it, but I'm going to do a workshop, an accredited workshop that is going to be specifically a back facial, if that's a term that can be used. And so, yeah, it's everything that you would have in a facial: a cleanse, tone, scrub, massage, a mask, some really nice goodies on the back, and then a body butter. Delicious. So I will be, I think it's the 9th of October, I'm doing a body scrubs course where I will be practicing the back facial, and I will show you what is in store, and that's going to come in the sort of November, late autumn, sort of November time. So that's really exciting. I'm so excited for that. There's loads I'm excited about. The retreats are going to be great. Just another thing about the retreats, because I'm working in partnership with Revive Wellness. What does she call herself? Wellness? Wellbeing? Revive Wellbeing. And we're going to be doing a little bit of like business coaching and mentoring for business, as well as all the yoga, as well as all the goodies. Is going to be pamper weekends, so it's going to have a full range of different things, and you are invited. So enough. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your energy, listening to me, and I send you so much love. Keep an eye on my socials, School of Fine Tuning on Instagram and Facebook, and here on YouTube, and I send you loads of love. Enjoy the full moon on the 2nd. It's the harvest moon. I love this harvest moon. Hope it's sunny and glorious like it is today. You can already see it in the sky. I love you so much. Bye-bye.